make a call and get Philip man involved.
Yeah.
Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space number slow jam da.
Yep.
Come on my lap, bro. Aibo. Pause.
Sisuka nje, sisuka.
Come on lap, bro. Come on my lap. Pause.
I want to Philip she's pink, so I think you would personify her as female.
No, but like I've never actually thought of a name for this computer. It's just because
but,
rose gold.
but that's the first color I've ever seen in that. Like, there's the first MacBook I've ever seen in this color. Basically.
Rose gold.
Yeah, ngaqala.
Dog. It was. I didn't have an option. Kwakugcwele on the store by the time I actually wanted like a computer.
And I like that. Like, I like that you have.
Damn, I owned it. Yeah, I was like, as it out, I wanted a grey one. Who grey slipper kanjani, dog?
Nah, dog. Gray is just regular, dog. Everyone has a gray MacBook.
dog.
Yeah, the aesthetic of it all, dog. That's also part of a culture in Ningi. But yeah, so to start on the show, we're back again.
We're back.
It's been a very long ass journey road.
You're doing too much.
Okay, sorry, my hands are shaking.
You moving the micro. Fethu, we professional.
Lalela,
We professional. Kuluma into the mic.
Guy futumez.
Okay, but
Okay, you hear me now?
You fucking with the sound. Things are jiggling there. I can hear the
Jiggly.
Yeah.
Pause, nigga. Gatung shaya one. Pause, nigga.
Okay, yeah. Still moving. You're good.
I'm good,
We're
dog.
still now. We're
It's
professional.
been a minute, dog. It's just that, yeah.
It's been a fucking while.
Yeah.
We've been through so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Bafethu.
But I feel like life hit a 360 because we started in June last year. We did a 6 months kind of thing.
It was June.
Yeah, it was June last year.
Yeah.
And then it was a 6 month kind of thing where we were just doing whatever we could with whatever we had.
Sure.
And not any direction, which was also another good way of starting the journey here.
Just jump in.
Mfethu.
Bafethu, we keep telling you guys, just jump in.
Yeah,
just
so
do
whatever
what
you're trying to do
now.
now out there, dog, just do it, dog.
Whatever the fuck you have,
Yeah.
just do it.
Don't wait for the iPhones. Know how many of us that fell for that pressure?
There's Ngishaland, but you're not gonna start a visual podcast on it's for 50. It doesn't happen.
No, dog, you're
Use
right.
what you
you're
have,
right,
but
you're
like
right.
be realistic, dog.
No, you're right with that, dog. You can't start with that. But okay, let's go back to this point. Nasty shot his first video with a BlackBerry phone.
That was a good camera at the time.
I know.
Ngeke
but-
uzoshootha music video BlackBerry manje.
I know, but
In
at the same
ngesibone
time,
lutho, dog. You're
at the
basically
same
making a
time-
music video that looks like Tetris.
you're right. But at the same time, TikTok has a lot of people that have contents that is not iPhone taken.
Sure.
And you get people that take contents with iPhones, they don't get traction.
Sure.
So it's not about what phone you have, it's about the content.
Sure.
So let's not say camera quality. Obviously, Pelavele, us having the luxury of having mics, stands, and everything, all the setup is also a cherry on top, basically. But the process starts with what you have.
Content and with what you have, but be realistic.
I know. Yeah.
It just so happens that we've got. Let me not go there. Hello, guys. We're back.
Yeah.
BoomMicWonder. Season 2.
Season 2, episode 1.
So much shit has happened, dog.
Yeah.
And besides Ukala, because there's an unofficial episode where we were crying.
Yeah,
Not crying, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were just trying to go back to that feeling of touching on everything. And we also hadn't been with each other for a very long time. So it was kind of emotional.
It's a sketch, boy.
Yep.
It's a sketch, boy.
But it was all it's the process, dog. That's what that's what we all should believe in, Val.
The process.
Nothing would ever take off smoothly, and if it was that easy, then everybody would be doing it.
Sure.
So let's go back to that reality as well.
But I mean, I'm loving the progress because as much as like we wanted to add certain other things, but today we're different. Opening with a bang, Archer talking about Durban culture, and the theme for us, I think this season are cool as growth, né?
Yeah.
And so
And another reason, okay, and another point
no,
no, you might come
you're
here.
pissing me off, dog.
I'm sorry, dog.
Don't hold your mic. Hey, stop.
Okay, let me leave my mic, guys.
Yeah,
No
leave
mic,
it, Don't touch me.
It's fine.
Pause.
Don't touch my hair. But okay, back to the chats. So yeah, the point of us starting with the Durban culture as the first topic of the show of season 1 also touches on to the fact that we're Durban based. Yeah, bo?
All of our problems came from Durban as well.
Exactly. So I think we're born and bred in Durban. So that's another thing. So for us, it has to be in different perspectives from how other people from outside of Durban perceive us and how we actually think Durban culture is. So to start it off with, I think for me personally, because it always has to start with a personal reflection more than anything. So personally, I think I've had fun in Durban, dog, and I think
before we go into the journey, just in terms of growth, you can't ignore that thing that's happening there. We're on a different level now.
Dog, guys, we're on another level.
Shout out to today's sponsor for the drinks. Shout out to Omnia.
Shout out to Omnia,
we
guys.
got the boys here today.
We got the boys behind us.
Last season, they were on the episode chatting. Today, it's about business.
Yeah,
it's
dog.
about
we're
growth.
Moving up, dog. We're moving
it's
up.
About growth.
So everything has been a very, very good journey, dog. From meeting... Okay, guys, Mike is taking this...
Put your hands in your pockets.
I cannot do that. I cannot. No, the mic, I always move it around.
You see. Because I have to edit the sound, dog.
Okay, sorry, dog. Go mic king.
I'm angry. I'm babysitting niggas. I'm doing it for you guys, my fit.
I think after my first drink, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think after my first drink, I'll be okay, guys. Let's have a drink. We have Omnia behind us, so let's not waste time. Let's get on it, bro.
So yeah, Durban. Before we get into Durban culture, just a little snippet of what Durban is. I got a little paragraph. So apparently, Durban is a fun and vibrant city to visit with a population of approximately 3.4 million people. In fact, Durban is the fastest growing global city with almost 25% of South Africa's total workforce in the Durban area.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Dog. I thought she's in
Hey, dog, we out here struggling. People are actually...
dog.
Yeah, work is being put in, dog, but I think mostly work is being put in, but at the same time, gune relaxation at the same time that people tend to feed off from the energy that's in the city. We live next to the ocean, dog. You gotta relax. You gotta be cool.
But just not relax for a city. If this fact is true, with 25% of South Africa's workforce, ikota elisebenzayo in the whole of South Africa is in Durban. Workforce, abantu abasebenza 25% of those people in Durban. I don't think Durban reflects that, honestly.
I think that's
it's my home. I love it, but then dog relax. I don't like that shit, dog.
Yeah, dog. It's not something we do because intentionally. I think it's because of the place we're from. Remember, it gives you that energy of just people come here to have vacations, to spend money. People normally come to Durban during the July weekend, which is mainly more of an event.
December,
and then December time.
It's the whole of December.
Exactly. So
but manje, I don't like the fact that someone was a figure at Dubai, and then you want to go to the beach. But Aiko in Dao that's like top notch, or at least I don't know. That's by the beach.
What you mean? In terms of
like stylish life, like lavish, like almost in as in Bali as in BT. Lifestyle.
Okay, yeah, that they're working on that, but because of that, it was the harbor, how Richards Bay is,
Sure.
So mainly because everything that comes into the country comes through Durban, and then Cape Town, and then all over SA. So whatever you have ordered from whichever site,
it's either
Durban or
Cape Town. Yeah.
So we also have that as something that's very big in the city.
Sure.
But that's not beneficial to the people that live in the city. So that part of
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that part of town has been neglected so much that I feel like now what they're doing with the beach promenade of just extending everything all along the shore for us to be able to drive or have a lifestyle from Palito to South Beach because I think South Beach is the last point, right? Yeah. So that them creating that is now opening up to what you are thinking about. And
why Ipelela Lapo? And this is another topic that's there, but it's Tower alone.
Yeah.
For me, it's Tower Siboli Levet.
But that's just like town in every place in South. Dog, have you been to town in Josie, dog?
I know Josie, but Cape Town town is fire, dog.
Okay, Cape Town town.
Cape Town
town is different from the rest of SA.
It's a different
It's-
country.
exactly.
In my perspective, it's a different
Exactly.
country.
That's where AMA buildings were started. They started because when the people that came through, because Gogunelo, I forgot the name of the thing that they call it, where the settlers who were traveling spices from the European
Sukali.
countries. No, guys, you gave us an insight.
Sure.
So I'm also giving you an insight
Sure.
of how Cape Town became a luxurious country. It's because the first city was built in Cape Town. Let me
Sure.
just sum it up. Then everyone would do their research.
Sure.
But yeah.
Please fact. Ooh, it's Ngisi like cocktail.
Hey.
Please fact check
Kalanga
us.
must shoot a
Do
guys.
it in the comments because we can't afford a fact checker right now, but we're coming.
But no,
yeah.
that's history, dog. I learned that in school.
Sure.
But if they're going trying to challenge that, then that's okay. Then my challenge curriculum as a whole, which is another thing.
Another cause that like no one I'd be like another fact was that in Durban there are 4 main racial groups, which is Black Africans, Asians, Coloureds, and White Africans. For some reason they left out Indians, nah?
But Indians are actually more than colored
Oh,
people.
Shit, that's crazy.
We back at it
Oh, you're
again.
not gonna have one.
I'm gonna have one. Spit.
Yeah. La Familia.
This season we're coming back with fire.
Coming back
guys.
with heat,
With
dog.
fire. With fire.
Oh, the big one's for you.
Yo.
Yeah, bro.
Why didn't go in front of people?
Are we going at it again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Send the eyes. Send the
All right, gents.
To Omnia.
To Omnia, guys.
L'chaim.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh, well.
Okay, so Batilana, you left out Indians now
Yeah.
because obviously Durban, you know what I mean.
But dog, Indians are actually
But go ahead,
yeah.
Here,
And
here
they
specifically.
work for sick.
That's the thing. Most businesses on the streets of Durban are owned by either whites or Asians, but this is changing rapidly due to affirmative action.
Yeah. But I think Indians fall into the Asian category because they also Indians in Asia, right?
Yeah,
Potentially,
But
so-
sabahlukanisa of it. It's in a.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Okay, I don't want to go into it like in a form of racism
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel like how you were adding
We're
on to it
towards that, though.
positively. A workforce, attending a dog like my workforce. There's a lot of mixture of racial backgrounds,
Yeah,
yabo?
yeah, yeah.
And then mainly management is Indians. Like any other workforce, if you go to a spa, if you ask for a manager, the Indian person will come through
Sure.
and be the one who's the manager in that particular workforce. So there is some form of structure in a hierarchy of racial people where you find now that people are using the BEE Act.
Triple
sorry.
BEE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're putting black people in higher positions where you
Like
find it's a black
affirmative action.
yeah,
Yeah.
so black people at the top and then mixed racial at the bottom because we live in a rainbow country, so that's also another.
Do you believe in the rainbow country?
No, dog. I don't want to touch on to things that I feel like are mainly more my own personal feelings. I'm not trying to go into this direction of us sharing information to people and using our own personal thing because
Sure.
we'll then make it about a racial thing. But fact to be honest with you, no, it's not.
Sure.
Yeah, but as holistically speaking, yes, it is.
It's good for marketing.
Exactly, that's what
It's
I'm trying to
very
say.
good for
You
marketing.
saw how I said it the first time. It sounded nice.
Sure.
And then you had to question it for
I
it
was
to
like-
to actually settle that. No, actually, it's not.
As much as you're not trying to hate or be racial or be whatever, your perspective still matters and your
I
opinion.
know, dog.
That's
And
what- yeah.
I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap.
You're not feeling it, dog.
Nah, I'm not, dog. I am not. I'm not feeling a lot of things, dog. I get put. You know why I get mad? Because I think we are brought up differently racially,
Sure.
as a whole. I've never been
Even as Africans, I feel like when you're from another country, we're
yeah.
both black, but like we were just raised up differently. Even I think tribal.
Yeah.
Quite go to your South African, yeah, I understand that, but that are weird for me as a Zulu that suits people too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So now local touches on to everything. I think that's divide and conquer. That's what the title means.
Sure.
Excuse me. So that's what the settlers did. I don't like using the white people word. The settlers. Right. This sounds fancy.
Sure. No.
Yeah. So basically, to go back to context, and this is Durban is a place where there's too much of gatekeeping as well in the industry that we're all trying to go into. Yabo?
Very true.
And I'm not trying to be like mean or mean mugging or trying to sneak this. It's not something no one knows.
Sure.
It's very hard to make it out of here, dog. Very hard.
I heard another thing from the other podcast that we had here where it was like eye-opening because
Yeah.
my one bro was crying about gatekeeping. Obviously, like Chori,
Yeah.
RTSD. I'll say Chori because that's my guy.
Yeah.
Always crying good here. Certain people stop us about we do certain events about some people have favors more than others.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like the gatekeeping thing is sometimes the people that you think are in power don't really have the power that you think they have, and so it seems like by Islama, but like literally it's out of their hands, out of their pockets. So I'm not gonna blame certain niggas when they do certain things.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. I'm not saying they should be handing over niggas or giving people opportunities, but
also I'm not gonna work my ass off to share the piece of the pie with somebody who's done nothing.
I know
Or
that
just
we're
because
not
you're
trying to
Ooh,
today's just
Lalela,
fire.
today's just doing too
Fire.
much.
We're just doing too much. So what I'm trying to go at, Uti, I'm not saying as a gatekeeper or as someone that has paved the way, as in a sense. You shouldn't be stopping people that are trying. If I'm reaching out to you and then you have every right to say no, I don't want to help you.
Sure.
I want to have someone that I prefer or whatever. That's
Fine.
preference. That's
Don't tell
fine.
me dreams.
But but at the same time, don't see that now I'm doing better than you or I'm doing better on my own without you, and then try to put your fingers in my pie. That's where everything gets messy in the city. We've seen people. I don't know if I should be name dropping, but the guys that were doing the Durban thing, the beach thing, Durban beach thing. Yeah, but that thing, the first time I saw it, I was at work, dog.
Sure.
And I'm looking at the post. I'm looking at all my niggas. Everyone is posting about the same thing.
Sure.
How it was promoted and how it came out. It was perfect, dog.
Sure.
So and for the fact that it didn't use any promoters or anyone that we know
That
that's
we know
famous
to do
in the
that,
scene,
yeah.
in the scene.
It was just in Duan.
Exactly, dog. So, and now we are in Duana because they're trying to do the same thing again and never prevailed. So I don't like that, dog. Man, I'm not happy about that.
Sure.
That's why I'm saying this in Kuli Buffett market. So we can't make as if the audience in Ghana as if about 10 abantu. So if abantu about 10 bengasabuku
But like
direction
those
yam.
people are just trying to keep the money, bro, which is wrong, really. Because now you're giving us pop things that we used to when we could be doing like different experiences.
Exactly.
Like even that beach thing was crazy. I never seen some shit like that.
Well,
I wasn't even there, dog. I missed them all, but I regretted them all.
Exactly,
I
that's my
regret
chat
not
now.
going to
It
all of
wasn't good. Ukuthi, I don't.
To the mic,
Okay,
yeah.
some things I don't even have to be a part of, Rabo. Like this movement of these kids that are doing that thing, colors.
Sure.
We were talking about it like last day of trying to get engaged with them. It's something that will happen in due process, but
Hopefully, man.
hopefully,
Link
yeah,
a song in Durban, no beef, no nothing, you know.
Vele, there isn't any beef, dog. But
Sure.
at the same time, it's a thing of Ukuthi. It will happen when it happens.
Yeah,
We can't force it. Because now, manje, you could, like the numbers you have on your phone, the numbers I have on my phone, we can
Different.
call everyone and try to put them in the same room. But aguko proof of ukuthi something better is going to come out of the situation.
Sure.
So some things have to happen in time. And
A
how
strategy,
exactly?
order.
Yeah. So to go back to the chat, but to Durban culture for you as Mike Dimba, what is your take on it?
I have some pros and some cons.
Yeah.
I was shocked because growing up in Durban, like the whole LGBTQ shandies is a touchy subject, especially for like our parents. Like
Yeah.
you grow up where it was taboo to be gay,
Yeah.
and then now people are more free about it, and even in certain spaces, like they celebrate it. I think that's good to a certain limit, but then that's a whole conversation for another day. I think it's
Yeah,
good
we'll
with
have
it's
it
Pride
another-
Month,
Yeah.
and then certain places have like flags going into the building, the
Yeah.
colors. Like I know at my school they had like
But do you also feel like it's being shoved into
in our faces.
Yeah, in a way.
Hey, dog, that's a whole other episode. On
I don't
its
want us to.
own,
I don't want us
dog.
to tiptoe around topics, dogs. We're here to.
That's
to
why
board
I
that,
want that
dog.
to be a whole topic on its own.
Okay,
because
we'll
want my
come back
feeling.
to this. So
There's
we.
certain things where it's like, dog, if you are who you are,
Yeah.
be who you are, I will support you. But don't put words in my mouth.
Yeah.
Don't force me to accept something that's not my reality.
Okay.
You know, because
That's-
certain things are dumb. It's like, I posted a meme the other day where some two niggas were playing chess, and then the only player the guy had on the chess on his side was the king, and the other king was directly opposite his. And before he made his move, he was like, "My king identifies as a queen."
So James,
Nah, dude.
it's propaganda in a way. But back to Uguti, okay, so let me just say this, from being, okay, I'm Zulu, in terms of ethnicity. I don't know.
You don't know
how, dog.
That's crazy.
Okay,
no, it's fine. Do you?
Nigga, you have a flag.
It's about you.
You have a flag.
It's about you.
Hey, wait. But yeah, guys, I was trying to say this. From a Zulu background, it's very difficult to accept, because you can't which is ignorance in a way,
Sure.
Samazulu thina ngesimele lento ngesikwazi ukuthi sibe sitshela umfana ukuthi ukhuluma ngezinto entombazana.
Sure.
Okay. And I don't want to go into it in depth, but actually
you just lost so many points. You're about to get cancelled, bro.
I mean, I don't care. Me, I wanna
cancelling.
I dog. Me, dog. I'm immune, dog. You can cancel me on the internet. The creating your account, me,
but it's the same face, you're the same person speaking the same shit. Yeah, even if you start a new account, you're the same person.
Exactly. So
but
I shouldn't idea.
What I don't like about Durban is that people are quick to forget. I also have my personal things with certain people. They don't know me, but I'm just like, how do you guys support this person when they did A, B, and C? And then it's like they disappear for a week off socials and they come back, and then you guys just like,
I feel like if it's Impilo is all about trial and error, Vele talk. No one's perfect. Even if you embezzled the 2 million
but like that,
you did something fucked up, but that doesn't mean you're a fucked up person.
There's certain levels of fucked up. Some things you just don't get back from.
Yeah,
or right. You shouldn't, and they do. And I'm just like, guys, where's all this energy that you guys had in cancelling R. Kelly, and people are doing the same thing here?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like funny. Stealing money, dog. Stealing a pie because you're hungry is not the same as stealing money when you have money already from an orphanage.
Yeah, that's what I said the first time. Example, we took Jonji Mali, Yabanda Bafunu, when this into Champion Clinic or anything. It's embezzlement, show, if Ubanji, yes, of course. Like I said the last season, we skebeng if Ubanji.
Sure.
So if Ubanjo, that means you're sleeping up. That goes back to how the country is being run, everything. Like Durban was 7 was bar.
Dog, even with just like corruption alone, it's like you have this conversation with white people, like the government is so corrupt. Nah.
They forget.
If we had these people in, it would never happen. I'm like, dog, how did you get your license? Because no can in a land cookie bribe. Washi lake shara, let's so you can speak about that, but certain things are just like, dog, all of you guys are part of the corruption now, because literally you guys all paid bribes for your license, and if you don't know, your parents probably did underground because in part.
Yeah, most definitely. And the corruption, the politician I found is over.
I have no idea.
Okay, that's correct. That's correct. So back to linking the Durban culture thing. So there is another part of Durban that people have now tend to neglect, the dance scene.
Sure.
The dance scene, the music.
See, I don't know much about that shit, dog.
I don't know much about it now. We're both not producers, but looking at it from where we were sitting.
No, but dancers are dance. That dancer now.
Yeah,
like
groove.
Yeah, some sort of dance.
Yeah, because it's a thing of Uguti. You're from a place where our music don't have much words. It's not about the lyrical content in terms of dancing. Particularly. About and house music. It's mainly about the beat.
Sure.
And as soon as the beat comes on, you can see the room about lighting up. Okay, people are now feeling okay. Now we're losing. It's like a cue. Lose your shit.
Lose your
have
mind.
Fun. Be careless. Just be here for the moment. I'm not saying Amanyama Janja don't do that. I'm only speaking from our city in particular.
Sure.
It's all about the beat, dog. It's all about the culture, dog. It's all about the flair.
Those many crumbling tolerant effects of like, oh, that shit slaps, dog.
I slaps, dog. Oh my
Everybody
God.
piano, even with this disturbing piano now, it's
Yeah,
not to
yeah.
do piano, but it's chrome, dog.
Right, come
To
to.
this day, dog. So Colum Chito, General Simamani is rocking me right now.
Yeah, dog.
So
Generally,
funk soul,
funky cooler.
nigga.
And there's Cape Town Convelo, all about pizza, and then
kept on confit. One step aside. Guys can hate me. I one step aside. But original chrome.
Durban, dog.
Dog, like you look at Ingoma and Jenge, Iplangoma Lea, Tuxin. The nigga, that shit was so fire that now they made a piano version of it, and now it's ruling the country.
And
I'm
it's
just like,
doing it again.
people are like, piano's fire. I'm like, guys, you've forgotten where did the source come from. It's actually the same backings of the same song.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dude.
And it did rounds better the first time around. And it
hard.
yeah, boy.
It's hard.
And the second time around, it even you see nigga man, it's even way worse.
Sure.
With Tyler Wayne, you know it. People are losing their minds.
Tyler's doing the most as well. He's making me feel piano on a different level.
Yeah, but I think, would you listen to his old collective album?
Hey, dog, I haven't listened to one full piano project, to be honest.
Okay.
Ever.
I have. I think I'm when I try to understand something, I engage in whichever way I can. I was listening to the.
I'm a single Z. I won't even download it on my phone. It's good for when I go to Groove. I'll have my songs when I go to Groove. If I heard it, I'm happy. But come will download them. The project young. Oh my God, I didn't see
a tour. They're doing a Europe tour.
Ooh.
I saw that on. I followed their page. I was like, okay, let me follow these niggas. Oh my God.
I was like,
Yeah, boy, you're drunk. It just has the thing of it, dog. And I'm dating someone that comes from Josie who has now embraced Durban culture, like how because
we pillar
through me,
and they understand it through you, and they understand through you.
Yeah, most definitely.
Shit, baby girl's from Josie.
Yeah.
Oh, she is.
Born and bred in Josie.
But you'd never say because she doesn't have twang. She doesn't have twang. She doesn't have
because she visited a lot at Tegwin.
Sure.
So she's from
like born in Joburg and grew up in Joburg until she met you and then came this side.
Yes. She's been visiting Tegwin throughout.
I have no art, dog, because she has no twang at all. I should no mara, fade, nothing.
They can tolerate that.
Durban culture.
Yeah, no, but I'm not king and dog. I mean, I don't mind anything. A car by now, they want to pack in Josie, but I, like it's funny to me, dog. It's like, okay, from my background, dog, many human is based on accent. You should not like say when it's Zulu, no dialect, someone from Emarisburg who's Shum. And then would laugh about that. So, how we love it now.
It's like how in Newcastle, ladies meet,
from Durban is that the cultural background of it all. Sure, there's different people from different places that live in Durban, fine.
Sure.
But in Tsiga, even the name says it all, where the city is. KwaZulu Natal. So that alone just gives you
sauce.
Sauceness. Yeah, but no and you know very well.
I stay in the house, bro.
Yeah,
I don't see the lawlessness. I don't do that crazy shit. I'm playing.
Nigga, don't lie.
Oh, yeah,
you be hearing gunshots if it's every other day.
No, it's for them. Peaceful.
Nigga, you don't hear gunshots at your crib. Don't lie. You know, I should tell you about dogs. That comes
and that's another thing. Gabi, like KZN is associated with the Gabi
levels, dog.
And like, I don't want to believe it, but like,
and if you think about all of the taxi ranks that are all around the country, in particular,
they got Zulu niggas.
That are from KZN.
Sure.
And most of them probably started doing their taxi shit back in Durban.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
But like, okay, so as much as there's Nkabiness, there's taxi rank, those go hand in hand.
No.
KZN and Nkabiness hand in hand.
No.
Why do you say that?
Okay,
Even you were telling me, is it like even Maskandi?
No, yeah, I'm into that shit now. I'm into that shit into deep, dog. I'm into deep.
Yeah, Kaza.
Okay, so no, I'm not trying to differentiate the two because now I don't know much about it.
No, not the Maskandi. Let's do the KZN cabinets. Why you think it's not hand in hand?
I feel like now we're just basing it as if Zonke in Cabs. We go in Cabs as a Cape Town, dog. People in Cape Town are ruthless. People in Eastern Cape are ruthless.
Konama hitman.
Yeah, but
Koning Kabi.
yeah. Okay, okay. In Kabi, I'm from KZN. You're right. Origin.
Sure.
Origin.
It's gangsters. I come a gangster KZN.
Nah.
I come a gangster. Ning Kabi.
Yeah. We have
Koni
gangsters.
Kebe.
So we do have
translate.
if you put it into
Sure.
But forward the story, guys. There's another thing we also wanted to touch on. How do you feel about the lifestyle here as a South Beach, the taxi vibe? Because I don't think we have that anywhere else in the country, where you have a trip from South Beach to market.
Even like a pop-up dog, like in his time, I don't know. I don't think I've taken public transport in other cities like Joburg or Cape Town, so I haven't really understood. But I know that is a culture for us.
Yeah.
I think that's the closest thing to that for me is Kotani.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's similar in terms of but
that thing has sauce.
You remember the taxi thingy?
Which taxi thingy?
Back in high school where there were taxis from different places. I was at Chatsworth, Phoenix, Pinetown, wherever, where they're just gonna fit isn't there into a taxi. It has explosion.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. And I mean, Kotani did the same thing, but I don't know if it's
they did it with taxi specifically and sound and got
Tina, it was that in particular. Koni Komla, le taxi, I'm a chacha style. Koni taxi
Imagine there's names of taxi
I'm a chacha style. There were so many of them, and I don't remember. Yeah, but there's so many. But the one that we
real
used to hire, I say
style.
Cape Town was Newlands.
Sure.
Was a chacha style.
Sure.
And I ain't so important because Babeshang, ama disco light. It was dope, dog. I liked it.
I remember.
So I think for me, that's another infusion of Durban culture, the taxi lifestyle, which goes back to most of us had. And we ended up going to Emma Terminals. Actually, this is Emma Terminals explosion.
I've never ate that.
No, that was late after like 2017.
No, I'm part of it. I was in Emma Sabachita, Chole Mascravy, Namatsena, Rich Parky. Yeah, hey, dog. I didn't experience Durban like that, but a culture and with what I do now and what.
I think Landia is a thing of Ogoti. Even I, for someone that started at a young age, to try and be to be to give it infused. Now Gazi Ngazi Chrome, Gazi lifestyle as a town, Gazi the Mguinho thing that used to go on. Because now is also a Durban culture. They eat drugs all over around the country, but
no one was doing it like us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo.
It was even in the music, dog. Exactly, dog. So I think no music corner was created with an aesthetic feeling.
Sure.
So even when you're not on a drug anymore, you still feel the same aesthetic feeling.
That song.
So you're not saying it's a powerful.
Sure.
In my words, it was a music that was created an aesthetic drug, which turned into an aesthetic feeling in general. Where would Magalangen? I
don't think it created the drug because at the end of the day, it was ecstasy, right?
Exactly.
But the what it did, what it made out of it,
I think
was a whole culture.
Exactly. It creates all over on another, I'd say, because when you're on drugs, you're basically on another dimensional universe. Because you're not in your normal state. So if you're gonna make music that sounds, I don't say it's offbeat. It's just fast-paced beats that are faster than the normal house sounds that you know. And there's so many things that are going on a house beat, on a drum beat, but it all makes sense.
Sure.
I don't know how. They just match the right BPMH, and it just makes sense.
Now fast, inclusive, fast,
and you're
and
drunk
so
and
man,
dancing.
Exactly.
I don't think in Atali Kom Ukhale pants. But at the same time, didn't catch. Can't play too much Kom, dog. I've been in a party where
I think even when we're doing Utimpo's birthday last weekend, Or I was being spanner no pov no masa.
Yeah.
Masa besha Afrotech yake
Yeah.
and then pov bedla gqom.
Yeah.
And Pov was like Mike about the odds to being like a gqom DJ, or at least for him, it's like gqom is very repetitive. So you can't play it. You can't let the song go out like Afrotech. We enjoy it because there's so many changes. Gqom must figure halfway. It's been on for too long. Shit. Put another one and then change the sound and then do whatever, but
And
keep that momentum of just
and
go,
another
go,
thing,
go, go.
get dance on
Dance.
If you've seen the dance floor, makoni gqom dog, man dance
Manzi,
bahle babuyele emuva kubuya abanye lokushintshwana dog, taking turns because uphefumula dog, taking turns. But yeah, that's Durban culture for me, dog.
So
I love being from Durban, dog. No cap.
I love being for Durban, but now that we're on music, and I think we might close it on this. It's
Yeah.
Durban July next weekend. That's also Durban culture. I don't beef with Durban July. Durban July is Durban July.
It's always been Durban July.
Prestigious thing. It's fine.
Exactly.
Imagine there's the new kid on the block. Cotton Fest.
Yeah.
Oh, Swally. Lineup is disappointing, dog. Disappointing, dog. Because at the end of the day,
I haven't decided on not going.
I'm not going.
Nah.
I've got my own personal reasons.
Yeah.
Niggas
No, I don't
know.
have personal reasons because the lineup is shit. I'm not going.
I'm not
just
going
doing
because of the
plans.
lineup or anything. I at least wanted to work there. Because Power Noting 7,
Yeah.
I just say, cool, but it's fine. It goes down. I can't even enjoy it because I'm writing the next day. So it's
Okay.
like,
Yeah, you have school.
you know what I'm saying? But now, it's a Durban. Okay, it's a hip hop festival. Cotton Fest is hip hop movements, whatever. But then it's a youth festival, so things like piano is allowed.
Yeah.
Now you're in Durban, Gqom is
Yeah.
allowed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Amaraza funanda bilanap.
Oh, Elvov.
Nigga, I didn't even want to say it because now I don't want to catch strays, but you can say it.
Dog, no, wait. I'm not sneak dissing on anything.
No,
dog.
we're not. But
Like,
like,
we grew up with these people, dog.
and we love the music.
Yeah,
But what the
but
fuck are they doing there?
These type of artists should be a festival. If there's like a damn
They
festival.
are fun for Durban July.
Exactly, dog. The events, the Lo mcimbi wamanika.
Oh, my nigga, dog. Like,
You saw that comment on the
I didn't see
internet.
that.
It said, nazi na umosha umcimbi wamanika. Because umcimbi wamanika, dog.
I feel like, dog, on the
I
floor.
listen to house. I'm a fan of house. I listen to piano. I listen to different genres. But hip hop fits. Even in Cape Town,
Sure.
it was infused with hip hop. I got piano sets. I got a piano
I
artist.
like, I'm a
That's
youth.
like Josie, same sets. But where are the rappers, dog? Where are the new cats, dog? Where is Cloud Titanet, dog?
I mean,
Where are the people that paved the
They
way?
don't take
Blake
it,
right now is the
keeping.
hardest artist in the country.
I could be like now.
Ukhona lapha phezulu, yeah, ukhona Blake.
Okay, why ngekho nasty?
That's a question. But I
Why
think,
ngekho Maclera?
yes, won't get spoiled. Nasty is going to be the surprise act because Love you put Nasty on.
Okay.
But that's a conversation for music that we'll have another day.
Maclera.
Upu Macler, Upu Tikwala, Upu Wanko Waffles. That's what the kids like, dog.
I mean,
Upulo
Sometimes
Mchita.
Waffles could be overseas or whatever because she's big like
She's
that.
working.
But like,
She's working.
the other people like Tikoala. Tikoala is here for small events. The other day. Not a small event. That's a good event.
Yeah.
But, you know, she was here the other day. So why
Yeah.
don't you bring her for Cotton Fest? I don't know what's going on.
And I'm talking. I'm not impressed about the lineup. Hence why I'm not going to
But
the
there's
show.
two people.
And I'm not that big in the city to say that I'm now discouraging people from going. No, everyone should go. My older brother's going. We had a chat about it last night.
Hayi bo, bafuna ukudla ama-2K lapho.
Oh yeah, natural habitat. My prey.
Is chicken murder.
Yeah, but
Durban
yeah,
culture.
to close the show off, it's
In
been
my way,
yeah.
there's two niggas I want to give a shout out that are on the lineup.
Yeah.
Tony the Great, Simamani.
Yeah.
Both of them are on the
yeah.
lineup.
Yeah,
dog.
let's just
That's
have
the
it
one thing they did good where it's like unknown, not really unknown, but like
on the come up.
youngsters that are on the come up that
Yeah.
deserve a
Yeah,
little
but
bit
they
of
come up as
shine.
a South African channel for 3 years, 4 years.
But it depends who you are.
Says
dog.
squads. Yeah.
Depends on
Even
who you are,
I
dog.
don't know, irrespective, dog.
Like
If you blow up at Tegwin, best you gold, best you blow up a
blow up a goal grand. Blow up a thing, man, just be pushing.
But yeah, dog.
I don't know,
Big shout out to
screen the
Smamane. Big shout out to Tony Daimani. Big shout out to Philomen Beats, our sound producer, who's actually worked with the kids on one of the songs. I really like the jump. I really like the construction of the project.
Sure.
I'm not as kissing or anything. I don't want anything from this.
I'm ass kissing. Phil is a god.
I know Phil is
Love
my
my
G,
G.
dog. No,
That
it's
nigga-
not even about that. No, I'm
nigga,
talking about the
look
kids,
out for
dog.
that nigga,
The
dog.
kids are paving a way, and I do research when I listen to music. I like the context. I like the introduction of
Sure.
how you guys introduced yourselves into the space. Mainly, I'd like to hear more of Usmamane. His music was put out on, I think, Bambai Kipili from all streaming networks. I don't know if I'm right or anything, but that's something that we need
But
to
he's,
do
at least
research
he's on Tony's project, and so there you still get a little bit
yeah,
of
you used
flavor
to get
from
a
him,
little
man.
bit, yeah, exactly.
You
And I
know?
saw on IG you can still play some of his stuff, but okay. Yeah, guys, big shout outs to that. We'd like to see more of that to the kids. I think AKA tried to push this hard enough for good guys. Keep it authentic.
AKA
Keep it
Ricky. AKA Ricky.
Ricky pushed the narrative of Uguti Sibe expressive freely, but to AKA has been trying to keep the line within the borders of us.
Sure.
Guys, we have all even look at the cover of Famous Country. It has everything that has to do with
It's
South Africa. Exactly. The spinning of Amakusheshe.
Everything.
Yeah, bo. So
What does the yoga stand for?
the yoga. Bella
That's a 70 sumuti, baba.
Yeah, guys, it has been a good show. We didn't speak much about Durban culture. That's
We just
we
wanted
live
to
it-
give some
no, we're living
flavor.
it up to the viewers. You guys comment on our viewers, comment on anything that you see the videos about this show, and we're gonna have our boys now mix a few drinks for us, and also take a few shots, and it's a blast.
You wish you were here.
Yeah,
You wish you were here.
yeah, it's wavy.
And also just shout out to Omnia. The boys always here. We're always cooking.
Yeah,
If you need mobile bar services, the boys got you.
exactly.
If you trying to push your narrative, your business, your whatever, hit us up cleanly.
Exactly.
We'll try and do something
Oh
for
yeah,
you,
that's
dog.
another thing. That's a good thing to do it, guys.
Mm.
Anyone that has anything that's a starting up company and you need a platform to just speak about it more, engage.
We'll try.
Hit us up, dog. We'll see how we can squeeze you in
We'll
on
try.
this season's lineup, because we have a structure of what's going to be coming up. We have a few people that's going to be on the show. It's going to be a blast.
And we have a new host coming through.
Oh, we have a new host, guys.
Ooh.
But that's we're gonna do a drum roll for that next weekend.
We're gonna-
But yeah,
Alright.
guys, it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a great season. I'm projecting us doing great things. We projected us being here a few years ago. We projected our friends moving up in business. Everyone is doing something else in Jalo on the side.
We different.
But this is something we do on our free time. So yeah, it's been a very, very good journey, dog. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, thank you, dog. That's just all I can say. I don't want to speak much on that.
It's so
But
cute,
yeah,
dog.
dog. Thanks, dog.
BoomMicWonder.
Give me BoomMicWonder,
Season
dog.
2.
Season 2, episode 1.
1.
Ding.
I'm the gang.
Had to make a call and get Philip man involved. Yeah.
Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money. Wake your ass up and go get to the money.